up and I feel like cash. Wake up and I feel like M's. My foot stays pressed on the gas. I'm glad I don't feel like them. They might just get flexed on. Got that spice like Szechuan. Can't be touched, I'm Teflon. Once I met Zac Efron. Go hard for the bros and the bros hot mine. Don't think for a sec that I won't drop on. Wanna stay for the show? Just log on to RoneDotCom. Get knocked off and we still rock on. Come to the pound, see a real top dog. Wanna stay for the show? Then just log on to RoneDotCom.
Another day. Wow, unbelievable stuff. I think we can just get right into it. I think that this is the kind of day where you just want to break the news. You just want to get right into it and dive into it. We have a lot going on for sure, but I think we have Jeff Lowe right on the line right away. I don't think that there's any reason for the niceties, Jeff. I think just jumping into you, getting to the news. I'm excited to find this out. I think the Barstool world is excited too.
Yeah, it's I'm looking at the number. I think it's 18 people. We have been talking about this. So you are sort of the first person I talked to about this back in June.
Wow.
I was like, hey, would you be interested in doing it at some point again? Do you think we should do it again? And you're like, and I was like, I don't know who's going to be on it. Like, who could we wrangle? So it's been a long time. And I'm just happy to finally reveal it because we're a week out. I go to Chicago a week from like now.
Is that even public news that it's a week out? This is when Surviving Barstool is filming. Is this being broken now, or is that known? Because I have people asking.
No, I think that's new. I think people had somewhat of an idea that it would be soon. Because I know Dave had talked about it a little bit on a name show, but that was back in the fall.
Right.
And we didn't have a date at that point. So no, yeah, it's being filmed a week from this upcoming weekend. I won't say too much. I guess I won't say too much more on that part, but I got to be careful what I say here. But
okay.
We're going.
Also, I think that this isn't something that is like thrown together haphazardly. The amounts of meetings and the number of heads working on this is insane. Like, it is like a sub-economy of The Office and Barstool in general that's just churning along constantly. And there's a lot of people who have been working on it. So I think that there's some idea that this is like slapped together, and that is like, that couldn't be farther than the truth. I think that it's just it's such a massive undertaking. Maybe you could just talk a little bit about like how it's been building this.
Yeah, so we typically, I'd say it's like a 4-month, actually probably more than that, probably like 4 or 5 month planning process. We have our team here led by Rob, who, if you watch season 3, that's the one who had the plans in his back pocket, and Kirk ripped the plans out of his back pocket. That producer Rob, who's great, who's always dialed in. His team is dynamite. Tara, Chris, like a couple people who also ran the spring break show with you.
Yep,
they're the best.
It's the Beach House. They're behind all those things, as well as all the branded game show content. It's awesome.
They're monster, and we do these meetings. We have these meetings, and they're long meetings, but they're awesome. It's my favorite thing I do at the company. I love the dozen. I love hosting Surviving, but the planning meetings are where you just it's like a sandbox. You just come up with challenges. We just come up from scratch challenges, and then like it'll be like 6 o'clock at night. I'll get a call from Rob, and he's like, "Hey, what if we do this in the challenge instead of this?" And then it comes together. You have these teams who they're like the best in terms of putting reality stuff together in every space. They get to plan them for us. Like, they know everything. Like, if you want like the type of ball that can do something, or you want like a, some sort of puzzle piece or something, like, they are just geniuses. They worked on Survivor, Amazing Race, all this shit. And then we plan them. They send us diagrams. So our, kind of ideas come to life, come up with twists, whatever it might be. And then like next week, I get to go to Chicago early and go to like a fantasy factory they have by the office and test all the challenges out.
That's so sick. Awesome. That's going to be awesome. So you'll know how they're
this year.
played.
The scale is big. It looks awesome this year.
Oh, fuck. Can't wait. Okay, I'm done cock teasing. The way we're going to do this is we're going to go through every single person on the cast. We're going to do the unveiling of the entire cast. And this is kind of in your hands. Like, I haven't even seen this at this level. So take me through it, Jeff. Like, take me on the journey. I can't wait to meet the cast of season 5 of Surviving Barstool.
So I'm gonna be really careful what I say because I don't want to influence anyone's thoughts on it. Because I've thought about this and I've stared at this list now for a long time. And obviously, this is going to just be the cast, no tribes, none of that. You'll find that out when you see the show. Obviously, the cast isn't going to know that either until they show up. So we'll start out with the first one. You kind of have to start out with a former winner,
Wow.
Tom.
Wow.
I mean, he is back. I'm excited he's back. He was the ref last year. Well, the announcement of the ref at the end too.
Okay.
Ref announcement.
Wow, that's amazing. I think Tommy's a great addition to the cast. I thought that the ref stuff was kind of he fell into a role where he got like bitched around a little bit. It wasn't the best version of Tommy. I think one of the better versions of him is when he's like scheming in a game like this.
Yeah, this is the perfect setup for him. I'm excited he's back. He'd have been great last year. He was great the year before. Lasted way longer than anyone thought. So I'm excited to see what he does this year. But our ref this year is. I told the ref he has to be a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
I was like, you need to be not liked by the end of this, and he agreed. So yeah, that'll be a bonus reveal.
Wow, I have multiple people in my mind that are percolating up. I'm sure the chat does too. All right, Tommy, great addition to the show. Said he wouldn't come back unless it was like All Stars or something, or like he said he was like saving himself.
Yeah, this is a cast too where you'll see he's got some. I don't think he has foes, but he has people who know him. This is not him showing up to a group. I forget what number season it was. Boston Rob showed up and won a season where he just puppet mastered everyone. Like, again, I don't get too much into like any game plan for Tommy, but there's many people in here who know Tommy, so this is not like, oh, Tommy's gonna try to get a free ride type thing.
I'll be shocked and excited if Brady the situationship winds up being on the cast. If he could just puppet master the situation. All right, we'll see. Okay. Take me through. Who's next?
Speaking of that show, Spring Break, we have one of the cast members from that show, Danny Jackal, who I don't know Danny too well. Monster videos, monster following on social media, not scared to get into the mud. I think you know her a little better just from based on that show and talking to her on the recast, but it seems like she likes to stir the pot a little bit, which is definitely a big part of this show.
I think she showed two reasons why she'll be great on this show in two recent shows that she did outside of her normal content. One, Spring Break, you're right, she was stirring the pot. That was awesome. That'll be good for reality TV. But two, when we did Clemmer's Rat Race, she showed a very strategic side, which I was like, oh, okay, like that's pretty okay, there's something there. I like that.
Yep. No, I like someone who maybe she's someone who can stir the pot and isn't around our people that often, right? Like she mixes up every, maybe 2 or 3 months, but the fact that she can just kind of come in and isn't in one of the offices and do that's the type of player you want on this show.
She's a question mark for a lot of people. I think that a lot of people are like, oh, that's definitive. I know that person, what they are and what they're capable of. I think that she is definitely a capable player. I like this as an addition to the cast.
The next one is a veteran of Barstool reality shows, Pat, who's never done Surviving.
Wow.
You want to talk about stirring the pot? So
Wow.
we can get into the mix. Pat did Barstool versus America twice. He was he wasn't a piece of shit, but he was a hard-nosed guy. He'd get in people's faces. He'd talk shit.
He had rivalries, I feel like.
I'm not even sure whatever, I'll say it. I think he was he didn't do anything bad, but he was mean to someone, and I think we had a bullying warning from one of the Barstool America seasons. So he's
what?
So Pat,
There's a bullying warning?
Yeah, they were like, hey, there's bullying in it. I think I forget what he did. He did something.
That's on the nose that the host of the Out and About podcast was catty enough to bully someone into submission.
It was him and Joey. Him and Joey teamed up on someone to make fun of it. YouTube was like, hey. None of this.
Be nice. This is too much.
He's excited. He's very excited to play too, which that's the other thing too is there was this rumor it wasn't a rumor. Someone just fucking lied to Dave and said that I told people they had to do this show or Dave would lord it over them, which was not the case. Dave said, cast it, whatever. He said, whoever you can get.
Yeah.
And, we had people try, and we tried for some people. Some people didn't want to do it. But I think we have a cast for everyone. There's only one person I was like, come on, give it a try. Everyone wanted to do it, and Pat is one of those. Pat is fired up to do it. So
Pat is also very sneakily, maybe I don't know what the rest of the cast is going to be in good shape. He's like physically like strong. I think his leg, I don't know what's going on with his leg, but he is like one of the more jacked dudes, sneakily. Inside
and that's a great segue into the next guy. Maybe the strongest player. He's up there. The next guy's up there with strongest players we've had in the 3 seasons I was at Kadic.
Oh, physically. Oh, yes. Holy shit. Yes,
yeah,
like this is physical challenge beast.
I'd say because Compton won a couple years, but Compton strong linebacker. This is an offensive lineman. This is a big boy. This is a strong dude.
You can move some land. Like if there's some kind of challenge where you need to be like you're like pushing somebody, picking somebody up, moving through, and also sneakily like socially interwoven in a very like chill way. You know, like he has a lot of like buddies out in the Chicago office. Like he's very like locked in.
Super easy to get along with.
Yes.
And we've seen him now in 2 shows. We've seen him do competitions and stuff too, and like, After Dark and stuff like that. But never like this, where it's that mix of both. So I'm very excited to see him in this. He's also like sneaky quick too. I mean, he's a lineman. He's an all-in lineman for a team that made the playoffs. So
what? Definitely. He's run a 3-cone drill in his life, which like I don't know what the rest of the cast you have for us, but I'm very, very excited about him. Yeah, that's going to be a chill tribe member to whoever's paired up with him. That's a good addition to the crew.
The next one is again, I don't want to put anyone in a spotlight too much, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I was top 3 excited for this next one.
Wow. Holy fuck.
The Don.
Wow. Holy fuck. Wow. This is a guy who is a strategist for sure. And wow, Dante is this is the hot streak of Dante personified right now. Yeah. Dante has got to be one of the hottest streaks of anybody at the company right now. Back-to-back Vegas weekends, shaking around in the white shorts. Hasn't missed a weekend of church. There's no doubt in my mind that he's missed one single weekend of church. This is going to be a great addition to the show. The summer of Dante is almost upon us.
There's a speech, and you heard me do it last year, that I do before the show starts. And I always say, like, hey, like, trust us. We don't anything that you do on camera, we don't tell the cast members. Like, the more you tell us, the more we can film. Because if we don't film it, then no one's going to see it at home. Like, don't do secret moves with that. This speech is going to be directed just like directly at Dante. Like, trust us. We're just here to make you look good.
You think that he'd be in a situation where he's not even distrusting the producers? Yes. Like, I'm not going to even say who my alliance is.
He's excited too, though. I was excited before spring break show, but after, now I'm like very excited.
His star is blowing up right now. Least likely to double cross too. Has to be least likely to double cross.
The most loyal guy there is. Yeah. And he can hang. That's the thing. It's like 2 straight Vegas weekends. Like
when all the action's happening, he's not going to be first in bed. He's going to be in his ear's going to be to the street.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very pumped about him. So that is Dante. And now if you followed Spring Break Show, the next in line should make sense. We did these 3 together. And that is
Ella. Wow. Okay, the triumvirate. That's a crazy alliance. What?
Another chill though, but also not chill. She had a moment. I was excited for Ella to begin with. Ella's one of the first people we asked Ella, I think, after the Summer House show.
Yeah.
So back in August, and she had a moment in the mini golf thing where she got eliminated, and she tossed her putt. I mean, not tossed, not even the right word. She slammed her putter. And I texted Rob and Tara and our team. I was like, fired up for Ella.
Yeah,
that's the energy. Someone who
we need her. We need her on the team.
Lose. Yeah, and then also get like fucking angry. Like that's what we need. So yeah, very excited for her in this.
That's going to be great. I'm excited to see Ella scheming sober content. Like, obviously, we've seen her in her party element, but, like, what's the gameplay like? She was in the car thing. She's in the After Dark thing, right? The golf cart? Wasn't she one of the
Yeah, she was for a while. Yep.
Yeah. So she's game to do these types of competitions. Yep. I just want to see that side of her. That'll be sick.
Yeah, again, another, similar to Kadic, where it's, like, chill vibe.
Fan favorite.
Yeah, but also like competitive, like gonna take things personally in a competitive game probably. So that's exciting. I got another great segue. This is not intentional either. Another great segue for the next person, the After Dark guy himself, Tate.
Oh, wow. If you're
built
talking
for a
about
game
someone
like
who's
this.
on a heater, yeah, definitely built for a game like this. His mind can like play the machinations of like of how to work everything out. You know, you could tell that his wheels are constantly spinning, and he gets the production side, which I think is key.
Yeah, he will not be. I don't think he'll be spooked by anything, just because he's been on both sides of the camera. Well, we'll see if that help or hurts him. I don't know, but he's he's a devious guy. He runs these types of challenges where he's not in them. Now he gets to be in one. So that's
He's
pretty
also
cool.
the kind of guy that I feel like if there's any type of like little like throwing competition or like weird athletic balance stuff, ball in like cup type of stuff, that's a dude who is like sick at that kind of stuff. Like he is definitely very smooth at that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's that weird combination in this show of, and we've tried to make more and more challenges like this, and that's not like a spoiler. If you watched last season, you saw this. It's that weird combo of like, oh, you got to do something physical, then you got to do a puzzle, like stuff like that.
Yeah, he has both. He has the
That
physical and
is,
the cerebral for sure.
so yeah, so we'll see how he does, but I know he's been super behind the camera, kind of stirring the pot. Now he gets to be on it.
Right, and be the victim.
Yeah,
You know,
contest
he's
that he's
under the
in.
light. He's under the knife. Yeah, that's sick.
Yep. Another Barstool vs. America alum is our next one. So he's done shows like this plenty, but not Surviving. And that is my guy Marty. Marty, another one who
Talk
athletic.
about an athlete, yeah.
Yeah.
He's people will just forget that he is actually a very like consistent athlete at a lot of different things.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he literally goes up against real life pro athletes like on a weekly basis and hangs with them.
Yes, for another one of Clemmer's stream for Chat Eliminator, I had to like arm wrestle Marty, and I was like, "Hang on a second, what the fuck is all this, Marty?" And like he has that, and I think people will like maybe I don't want to give him away, but his social game is sneakily excellent. Like his social game is sneakily like very good. Like he can make friends, he could talk to people in like a chill way. I think that he's I don't know if
And
people
he's
know
on
that
these
about him.
shows. I think that helps a lot. Does it help you win? I don't know, but just being in one of these shows, and a lot of the people we have on here, I mean, everyone's done a show now so far, like a reality show, whether it be Spring Break, whether it be Summer House, whether it be Barstool America. Doing them helps a lot. Because look, it's yeah, you're not in front of a stadium of 150,000 people, but there's a lot on the line. And once those cameras are on, like the game gets, I would assume on that side of it, gets a little spooky. So it's like having to have done the shows before definitely helps. And he did 2 seasons at Barstool America, and that was a grueling show. So
Yeah, he's the kind of guy, he benefits from like making his name Marty Mush, and he's like, I'm dumb, but it's like if you're convincing people you're dumb, that's a smart thing to do. That's
Yeah.
smart to do. So I'm excited to see how he. I mean, it seems like it's pretty even. Chicago like by 1 or 2. Danny has like so it's like a good mix so far.
yeah, I think we have a good mix of both kind of offices, maybe some in, some out as well. So we'll roll the next one. Another Barstool America alum. I think he did. Oh, I know he did Dangerous Game Show as well. And that is Dana, who's currently, unless something happened in the last 30 minutes, currently competing in that After Dark challenge.
Yeah, one of the last 2. A guy who has absolutely no quit in him. Like that's a pretty high profile move right before this game, and he's crushing it. What if can he go back to back on game shows? If he could beat, he just has to beat Blutman, right?
Yeah, it's just him versus Blutman right now. Yeah,
He'll
he
take
got spit on by Meek
anything.
earlier.
Yes. What? And we're definitely gonna dive deeply into Spitgate later on in this show. I think we have Kelly Keegs coming on at some point to talk Spitgate, just because I think that she was like, yeah, he should have spit, and that was an independent idea.
Oh, she said
that
he should. It's going for money. I don't know. It's like, I understand that why he got ejected, but also I understand his move too. Look, I'm not in the office with Meek every day, so my interaction with Meek is very minimal. He's been awesome on the dozen this year. Super, like, anyone who gives me the lick of their time for the dozen, I owe my life to. So I don't know. Some people seem to hate Meek. I got nothing wrong with Meek in my eyes. So I think it was a fair move on his part. Probably fair to get ejected as well. But hey, he's trying to win money. I don't know. It's like,
And Dana, I mean, that's a guy who's cool under pressure. He got spit on and giggled about it.
Yeah.
He was like, "Did you just spit on me?" That's funny.
Dana had a moment in Dangerous Game Show when you hosted. He couldn't get out of the plane because he was too big for the
Parachute.
skydive.
He's too big for a parachute. He's too strong for gravity.
He's pissed himself in 2 out of 2 shows I've hosted with him. I'm kind of hoping he doesn't piss himself because then it'll probably go into the carpeting of our arena floor. But you never know with him. You never know with Dana.
Yeah, maybe you get a splash pad for him to piss himself on. But great addition, good vibes for the cast for sure.
Next one I'm very excited about as well. One of the first people we asked. You want to talk about competitive?
Wait, before you get to the next one, I'm seeing like, okay, so Dana and Kadick are doing a ton of stuff together, but Dana and Marty have also like, they've been like, they were the original balcony bros. Like they have.
There's a lot of crossover friendships.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, there may be 1 or 2 people who are maybe friends is not the right word, but like because I think everyone's pretty friendly at the company, but maybe they're not as close as some others. But that's like few and far between. I think there's a lot of kind of crossover paths on this where it evens things out.
Like you have the Young Brotherhood, you have the Balcony Boys. Like there's definitely lots of I see the formations in my eyes, the constellations forming in front of me. I'm sorry, get to your next one. Sorry.
Tommy and Marty were on Dana's bachelor party. Dana and Tommy were on Marty's. Like there's a lot of
yes, the bachelor party lore.
Next up, this one I'm excited for. He is the perfect lunatic for a show like this. And that is Nicky Smokes. Nicky Smokes. He is built in a lab for a show like this. And I don't know what you're gonna get. I don't know if he's gonna be like a out of the gun firecracker, if he's gonna be kind of like a slow build, but he's competitive, he's athletic, and he is very, I feel like, active on shows like this.
Active. He understands the assignment for sure. But is he gonna like Johnny Fair play out? You know, like that.
I don't know.
You know,
I can
like
see that.
Are there moments where he can just stare into the camera and be like, "I'm gonna do this," you know? But the athleticism. I mean, if we talked about it with those other guys, we got to talk about it with him. He cakes on athletic competitions. He's always winning some money when it comes to some athleticism.
Yep, and he is not afraid to go at people, but also incredibly. Like I know he gets a lot of shit from people, from the guy running his office and Dave. At times, be like, this guy's the dumbest person alive, but he is also super well liked. He
for sure
knows kind of how to chop it up in different groups of people. So yeah, a good addition to this cast, and also just willing to do it. Like he's going to commit in these types of things, and that's what we were most excited about and looking for. I mean, again, people who do this almost always are excited to do it, but there's that next level of like, oh, I'm really excited to do it. Like I've been talking about it for months type thing. So yeah, he's definitely one of those.
Yeah, you mentioned that he's kind of polarizing, and sometimes he'll get flack from some of the people who are his superiors directly. But I think that guys like you and I, whenever we're making a show, we're like, yeah, like that's the kind of guy that makes a show good. Like it's I'm not trying to put the same category for him, but if you look at the Summer House drama, somebody like Wes Wilson, who everybody is hating right now, is what makes the show good. Tom Sandoval is what makes Vanderpump Rules good. Like has to be these lightning rod characters. This is different because it's a competition, but he is not afraid. He just gets the reality world. I really think he does.
This is my Countess. He's my Countess Luann of the cast. Nicky Smokes.
Yeah, I love that. I love how much you love the Countess.
Bro, was that there was that 2-week span where Countess Luann and Dorinda were both in the office, and you, me, and Big Cat. Dude, it was like...
Yeah, we were verklempt. We were very excited.
It was. I think it's the most excited I've ever been for anyone in the office. Like, you could have the biggest celebrity come in and be like, yeah, it's whatever. Those two came in, I was like, oh, I need a picture right now.
I lurked outside of the green room like an adult autograph seeker. I was just like there, just nibbling.
Next one joins Tommy as a returner from season 3. I'm pumped about this one. And that's Fights.
Ooh.
Fights.
damn, this is a physical cast. God damn.
Very physical cast.
Very
Yep.
physical, and fights almost won the last time.
Yeah. Like quietly made it very deep. Like you almost forget about that he was just on the cusp. He was the fourth. He was the fourth place finisher.
And he got so close. And what did he get? Did he get cut when they went down to 3?
He lost the duel, I believe, with Jerry, if I remember correctly.
Right.
Or Che. It was Jerry or Che, but Will had already advanced to the
the
finals.
I think that I just remember watching that season back before last season and seeing his game at the very end, and he kind of like, you could tell he cared because he was like kind of like advocating. He's like, I kind of have a good like resume. Like I won 3 challenges. Like I did this. And he just like quietly played like the type of low key game that can go far in a game like this. Like he proved that he can go to the fucking end.
Yeah, I think, and again, you want to talk about likability, like everyone loves chilling with fights. That's like, that is
nuke. Yeah, he is like enemyless.
Yep. So Fight's very excited to see what he does his second time around. Not that he was a player who didn't know what he was doing. He knew what he was doing kind of right out of the gates. Like he got the game, but now it's like, what's his strategy coming in again? Back to spring break and summer house show for our next one.
Okay.
We have Annika.
Ooh, okay.
Who,
love that.
Again, I've said this a bunch already, was excited before spring break, but once she threw that phone, it was game on. It was game on because I do. One of my favorite things from last year was I remember I talked about this with Rico and Jerry recently on their show. And when Jerry threw the torch last year and people were like, yeah, stuff it in Jeff's face. He's so pissed, man. I loved that. It was the greatest thing ever.
It's bad. It's good.
That anger, that's what I want to see. Give me your anger when you're eliminated. Give me your anger when you lose a challenge. And clearly she has that in her. She can clearly go through like a ton of just drama and bullshit on camera.
Yes.
Unexpected, maybe her own doing, and then not waver. Like from what I've been told, I haven't talked to her since the spring break show, but I don't think she wavered at all doing the show. She wasn't like, I don't want to do another one. Like just boom, locked in, ready to go. So
definitely built for reality shows. Definitely built for being able to like talk about stuff honestly on camera. I am excited to see Annika in a non-Nikki Smokes storyline. Like her building her own storyline, her having her own like lane or something like that in a show like this. I mean, maybe I don't know what the tribes are. I don't know how any of that is done. Numbers wise, if it's 18, it could be like
17 against Dante. 17
yeah,
on
17 on one. It could be 6s. It could be 3s. I mean, there's a lot of ways that you could break it down. I don't know if they're ever going to be on the same tribe, but I want to see Annika's plotting and storyline just independent of Nikki Smoke's world. When Summer House comes back, when the Spring Break House comes back, I want that storyline back. But for something like this, like I'm excited to see how she plays the game on her own.
The thing for me that I was like, oh, she's going to work in this. Whether she wins or she goes out early, I don't know. But when we did mini golf 2 years ago, the worst finisher in each city, it was a surprise they made the mini golf, and it was Meek and Annika. And they had this intense, very important down to the wire match. You have Dave, Kirk, Whitney breathing down her neck about this match, and she was like unflappable, wasn't phased at all. And when we were talking about the cast, like that was a sign for me. I'm like, oh, she'd be great in this. Like not gonna be bothered by the moment.
She's not backing down from anybody either. Because of the she was like in the phone she was like, do you like that Dave? She's like going at Dave. Yep. Like, you think she's gonna back down from anybody on this cast? Fuck no.
The next one, I've been wanting this guy in the cast for a while. Dave was kind enough to let me and Rob kind of throw names together and then throw names at him, and this was one that got an easy yes. Ballsy. Wow. Glenny Balls.
Balls is back.
Glenny Balls, first time.
How do you just have Balls on retainer like this? I thought Balls worked for a different company now. He does and he's doing Surviving.
He just lives in the Dave universe still. He's doing trivia with you and Tommy. He's doing this. I'm very, Very excited for Glenny in this. There's like a late night Glenny strategizing is gonna be a scene. He did Barstool America as well for 2 years, or did he do one season? And he had a good time. He's excited. He likes reality competitions. This is not a new hat for him. I think he knows what to expect, and I think he's gonna kind of get it going right into it. So I know he's pumped. When he was asked, it was a no doubter.
Sneaky fast, as we've always known about him. That's a key component from his intern interview. But also, that was 10 years ago. The Glenny I know today, specifically from being on a dozen team with him, is he is world smarter than anybody has ever given him credit for. He fucking, like, he'll outscore me by 4x on almost every game of the dozen. Maybe that just shows that I'm dumb, but, like, seeing it up close in person, the stuff that he accesses, the stuff that, like, he is so much smarter than anybody gives him credit for. Glenny and Tommy have been carrying me on the dozen, so shout out to those bros.
I'm pumped. I'm very excited for Glenny. He was someone who I would have loved in it last time. It was a crazy cast list last time. I thought he might
you would have
get
Rhea,
in.
Glenny, Caleb. That would have been
Now we see him in this, and maybe I could. There's a bunch on here. I could see doing it again down the line. Glenny, hopefully.
Glenny and Dana, Glenny and Marty. Like, this is all. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
love it.
It's like everyone's like there's like these all these friendships, and they kind of.
Wait, wasn't it Dana and Pat that had a rivalry?
Yes. Which I actually forgot about. I forgot they hated each other on the second season of Barstool America. I think Dana eliminated Pat. And so when we were talking about and Pat, once we put Pat on, they're like, oh yeah, Dana and Pat. Dana, I was like, oh, that's right. I forgot they were anti each other. This next one. So this was the latest addition to the cast. There's a little bit of shuffling on a few things.
Okay.
And we sent Dave, I think, like 2 names. And Dave sent this next name back in all caps with an exclamation point. No doubt about it. Meek Phil.
Wow. Why does he look like he's in a prison jumpsuit? Like he just got arrested for spitting on Dana Beers. Good God. What a day for Meek Phil to go from the spitting image of somebody that would expectorate on a coworker to being in the Surviving Barstool Season 5 cast. What was his tweet today? Like it or hate it, you watched or some shit like that.
I love that. And that's, like he is nuts, and it's the best. Like I just love that he is in this. Again, whatever. I see people like, Meek's the worst. I hate Meek. I don't know. I my interaction with Meek or whatever, I see it. I get why maybe people do that, but I am thrilled. I was in Chicago when he got asked, actually. And one of the social people, someone must have told the social chain that he was in it. One of the social people looked at me and goes, is this fucking serious? I'm like, yeah. People could not believe it.
I heard he got hit up to be a social guy for this show. And they're like, no, he's in it. Like he's
in the damn show.
What about this as a philosophy that I've been hearing bubblings of, that Dana and Meek have a strong alliance, and then Meek did that to throw everybody off the scent of their alliance. That he's spitting to create distance between the two of them. Just a fan theory.
I don't know what he is going to do or say. I don't know what energy he's going to bring, if it's going to be just right out of the gates, but I am very excited about this. I kind of figured Dave was going to pick him. That's kind of like the last one. And when we threw him out there, it was a no. And I think at the final 4 too, I told Dave, I was like, hey, the cast is locked. And he's like, who was the last one? He's remind me again. And I said, me. He goes, oh, that's right. He goes, so excited. So yeah.
He definitely like Michael Jordan on the Wizards fist pumped after that. He just fucking Meek.
Yep, very good. Let's throw a name next to Glenny and Kadick there. We have people wanted this person on spring break, Hannah Montoya.
Ooh,
Hannah Montoya.
Very nice.
Yep. Hot topic name wasn't there for spring break show, but it's going to be in this.
Smart career move.
To see what she does in a show like this. She's done some After Dark stuff, I know, as well. Obviously, anyone in the Chicago office has been in competitions and shit, but obviously this is a different ball game. So very excited to see Hannah in this.
My understanding, definitely one of the most well-liked, most popular members on this cast. Like definitely like somebody who will have the social game on lock. Dare we say Parvati?
Also shout out to Hannah Montoya too. she could be on a show from like an intern with like 10 followers and she'll promote it. I know that's like a different part of the game, but like appreciate that.
Yeah,
So
you
that's
are one of
another
the all-stars of that, Jeff.
Love that. Yeah, I love that.
One of the cross-promotional
all-stars. The
all-stars.
promoters of the company, Rone, right? Like that's just.
Of course. You have to
toss some
put it
retweets
out.
out.
Throw the retweets out. Talk about the
doesn't
programming
hurt.
on other programming. This is all promotion.
It doesn't hurt.
That's
We're
the
all here.
content.
Yeah,
But
we're all
yeah,
here together.
she's great at that. Obviously, she has some friends with this, but I don't know like a lot of her. Like she's definitely one of the people I know the least on the cast. I think that's an intimidating player. Like that's somebody who's like, oh, that's somebody that could go far in this game.
Smart. Yep.
For sure.
I want to see who does the chat think is in between Meek and Nikki S. I do wonder who people think is going to be there.
What's the chat saying, Mac? Any guesses between Meek and Nikki S? Who could it be? Who could it?
They're saying Mutt.
Mutt.
I don't know if that works, but
Mutt would alphabetically work.
This one's gonna get the chat excited. In between Meek and Nikki S is Nikki
Wow,
T,
Nikki Clicky. Oh my
Nikki
God.
Clicky. Yeah.
So the views are gonna be there. Oh my God. Dear Lord. I think we talked about a likable person. Jesus Christ. Hannah, likable. Fights, likable for sure. Nick Terraney? What? A guy who maybe a lot of people say should have beat Tommy.
Yep. People think he should have beat Tommy in season 1 of this show.
Yes.
Brianna did the tiebreaker. He lost.
Trista
I think
Trista voted against him too. Crick got him.
That's right. The Trista was like the tiebreaker.
And Trista was like in the yak the next day, like defending it or something like that. But you could tell that she just wanted to hurt Nick. You could tell. Broke my damn heart. I think that Nick did. He got
Barstool
some
America as well. He
Yeah.
did a season of BVA. He was super competitive. And that's the thing with Nick. Nick is very competitive. Nick's laid back. He's chill. He's funny. You're never gonna know what you're gonna get with him. But Nick is a very competitive dude.
And
so
he
I'm
gets
he's
games.
back.
He understands gameplay.
Yep.
He definitely understands gameplay.
I'm very excited.
Like he has board games named after him. He builds the games for the Tate stuff. Like he was in the lab building this stuff. This is a guy who is like, yeah. If there's a puzzle, like he does puzzles for fun. Like he's just training, like in the off season for no reason at all. I mean, he is the best. It'll just be fun to like for him to be around all this cast. Like.
Yep. And just to him interacting with a couple of these people is going to be great. Just that in general. He was one of the few where I was like, you don't have to do it. I won't be offended, but I would love if you did it. Like come on, give it. Like Rob and I are throwing the cast together. Come on, just give it to me. And he was like, let me think. And he's like, yeah, I want to do it. And he's pumped. He's very excited to do it. So.
Oh my God, I want to do it. Nick is scary. That's like a Nick that could take care of business. Like that is a fucking beastly Nick. Holy shit, that's a fucking stud right there.
The next one's gonna shock people.
Okay.
The next one, I can't believe this person's doing it. I think when Dave heard this person was doing it initially, he was like, I can't believe that person's doing it. Let's throw it out there. Brandon Walker.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yep.
We got hot dad Brandon.
What is this picture of Brandon?
Yeah, this is smoldering. Holy shit. Just
I'm like
AI sculpted Brandon. Look at that cloth.
I'm a headshot guy. Like I know where all the headshots are because of the dozen, and we take so many headshots for the dozen. And I was like, we need a picture of Brandon. I have the dozen picture, and like we got one. I was like, well, what is this vanity shot? Like, what is this for?
He looks like
Vogue?
he's on the cover of a romance novel. Like he's fucking. He looks like the Demi Moore on the cover of Striptease. This is just a insane look for him, but a great way. I mean, let's not get too lost in the weeds about the look. What a get for this cast. Brandon Walker is one of the dudes that's a backbone of all of fucking Barstool sports. And a guy who's like, he's always good. He's heading back home. He grinds his ass off. He has a billion shows. But like his shows are from like 6 a.m. till 3 p.m. And when he's at 3 p.m., he's a good blue-blooded American man and he's going back to be with his family. The fact that you have Brandon Walker sleeping at the office, that you have Brandon Walker coming in as like the alpha lion that walks around the Chicago office, and now he's going to be doing something like this where he's getting in the fucking mud with Meek Phil. That's true American grit from Brandon Walker to be in this. Great get by you guys. I don't know if you had to throw him an extra clause in his contract or something like that.
He agreed pretty quickly, and then I think he had a scheduling conflict, and then a spot opened up, and he offered it up. He's like, I'll make it work.
Really?
And,
he jumped into the lines then?
Yeah. So this really wasn't a beg. This is another one. I did say off top, I was like, when we initially did it, I was like, come on, I'd love if you did it. It'd be a huge help, huge bump. And then I think something came up, but then when the spot reopened, he was like, I'll figure it out. I'll make it work. So yeah, Brandon in it is going to be, I don't know what to expect. I think he's going to love doing it. You know, Brandon, if you asked him right now, I know he's looking forward to doing it, but he's also on the other hand, probably like, it's going to be miserable. But I think in the second it starts, this is what Kirk always says. Kirk always says, and I know Whitney would never admit it, but I know Whit would say this. No matter how much reservation you have with doing this show, 5 minutes into it, that's all gone. You're like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah,
like it's a joke that we get to do this as a job. Like it's
so nice,
hilarious.
And it's like Survivor, but you don't have to be like eating rice that you're rationing grain by grain.
Right.
Like it's the best version of that. Brandon's gonna thrive. Also, a very sneaky, competitive sumbitch. That is a guy who will get fired up in like a losing scenario, loves to win. We've seen it. I mean, the dozen is proof positive for it, how badly he wants to win. He understands the show part of it, the showmanship of it, but when he finally got that win, like you could tell that he was consumed by getting that dozen win.
Yep, he is. And he just
winner.
I don't know why he did not take the ball for Family Feud, but he did not take the ball for Family Feud last night and did not get a chance to go in Fast Money. So I think he's got a little itch going on right now to get back out there and be competitive. So
I'm counting up the names. We have 17. And you said that it was a cast of 18. So there has to be somebody that we're missing.
One left. I mean, if you were listening off the top, you might put this together. Last one. Let's go.
Oh my God.
I don't know if we've ever said the story out loud. So you and Dave were the first people there last time. And Saturday, the entire day, you, me, Dave, and I think probably Austin.
I think Big T was Big T.
That's right. Big T was there.
It was the three of us and Big T.
That's it. No one else was there. It was just us watching college football basically all day long, I think. And that was when you planted your fake idol. You're like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And you planted it, right?
I planted 2 fake idols at that time, which was an insane way to play the first time I was playing. I sat there and I just like lulled everybody to sleep by being just like a average couch mutant college football watcher. Watched it all, and then I snuck off, hid the one idol, and then I had 2 fake idols that were very different in the game at the time. Insane move as well. Very dumb. Put a huge target on my back. But I hid one, and then I wanted, if someone found the one, I wanted them to be able to find another and not look at the one and be like, that's a fake idol. Like, that's the same as the other fake idol that was discovered already. And so I hid one that Arian later on found in the Mostly Sports studio. And then I also hid one in the walk-in freezer and went home. I think that on the very first part of the game, you're like, there aren't idols this year. And I was like, fuck! And then, but the second thing that once I got in that day, I got to where the game started, I realized that the walk-in freezer is not part of the game. So no one will ever be back in the walk-in freezer looking for a fake idol. It was a deeply overplay of a hand in a game, but it was good times. And I tried to use that. I tried to use it at the backup fake idol, but that also failed miserably.
Yeah, you were the first one we cast. I mean, you were part of the discussion in June. I was like, I think if we get you. I think I told Dana too, like, would you come back in this? I was like, I want you in this off the top because I think we just talked to Dave and I was like, it's like, I want to do the show again. And like, I think it's okay if Dave's not in it for a year. I think it's okay if Whitney's not doing it. If Big, like, I think that's fine. Like, let's take the momentum of this show. I think this show is. I think people want to see the show, no matter who's in it. And I think I'm like Rome. Like, if you're in it, like let's put your name in it. We'll get some other people to commit and be like, you know what? Yeah, like Rone's doing it. Like, let me do it. So I think we have a great mix.
Really nice mix.
It's a great mix of athletic, smart, kind of crazy, a little loopy, devious. There's a really wild mix of friendships, and like you've done a ton of stuff with Brandon together. You got trivia, with Glennie and Tommy. Like you just did, you were on the other end of the mic for a show with a bunch of people who were just in it a week ago. So I think there's everyone.
So they might hate me.
Yeah, maybe they do.
Right. Oh my God.
Rone.
This is such a nice and complete cast. Like I'm just like seeing it unfold right in front of me. And it's just, I'm trying to connect all the dots. So it says at the bottom, filming May 2026, airing late summer, early fall 2026.
Yep. And it'll be 3 hours early on Rumble Premium.
Okay.
So if you have Rumble Premium, you can watch it 3 hours early.
So it's still everywhere.
Afternoon. Yeah.
Oh, so you watch it on Rumble? Yeah, that's amazing. So you watch it first on Rumble. You get the Rumble Premium, watch it 3 hours early, and then you rewatch it on all of your other favorite sites that you love to watch things on.
You get the unfiltered Brandon probably saying something really nasty to someone on Rumble Premium, and then you watch it again later on. The more maybe more family friendly with a belief from Brandon Walker.
Yeah, I heard Fights is going to be showing nipple on. Say again.
I haven't had to bleep Brandon out in the dozen for a while, so that's good.
That I'm glad that he's been able to keep his act together.
Yeah,
I mean,
so this is
on Rumble you can see it all.
That, yeah,
That's sick.
Yep.
What a great cast. I'm trying to think if there's any other questions. Anybody so I need to know the ref. Anybody that's not in the cast that was close, or do you want to keep that close to the chest for now?
I'll throw one name out there because I don't want to say anyone who's maybe in then out because I don't want to give out reason. Maybe someone couldn't do it.
Right.
But there was one name where he said he was gonna. He said he could do it. Said he could do it. Said he wanted to do it. Said he will do it. I think if the next time we do Dave's in it, I assume Dave takes the reins on doing the full casting. But I would and I think he would put this person in it. But I'd beg. I'd be like, we got to put him in here. And that was Yandel. If the timing didn't work, it's obviously they are on Chicklets Live every minute of the day. They got big interviews. They got they're going to be traveling around for the conference final, Stanley Cup. So it just doesn't really work. But Yandel's a reality guy, and I know Yandel. I think Yandel will eventually do it. He was the one where I wanted Yandel bad, but it was just the timing just didn't work out.
Yandel would have been sick. He is a relative unknown, but anybody that spent a little bit of time with him knows that he is the complete package. Like the same way that Will Compton won it. Like he is the physical, the social, the smarts, the group dynamics. Rob also said, this was 3 hours early on Rumble Premium. Then it will release on all the other platforms. And he also says airs in August. So even late summer, early fall, airs in August is from Rob.
I think it's going to be 3 a week, spaced out a little bit. We're trying to, because it's a few less episodes than last time, a few less cast members. 24 was awesome. 24 got to be a lot. So I think 18 to 20 is maybe the sweet spot. Who knows? But also, if Dave said, "Hey, we're doing 28 next year," I'd be like, "Game the fuck on, let's go, baby." So I don't whatever. But this is kind of a good sweet spot, and I think we're going to be able to space out the episodes where if you don't watch it the night of, you could watch the next day before another episode, maybe the next day. We haven't fully. Sorry, just reading a text from Rob.
No, you're good. You're good.
So fully. Again, it's the every other day thing. I think is what we're gonna do because I think it's a lot. It's and trust me, we're about to air 9 dozen matches over 3 days when the tournament comes out. I know it's a lot of people to watch, so I think they're gonna have a chance to watch. And then if they can't watch the night of, they can watch the next day before the next episode. So I think we're gonna do that.
Yeah, I think that the editing bay is probably on Rumspringer right now, sowing their wild oats because they're about to be locked in on some monster edits. Whenever I see Trent's fucking stat.
Trent, dude. Trent, the guy, not luggage guy. Trent, who logs the footage, dude. He is
a beast.
Mad respect to him. He logs all the footage, day of all of its filmed, and it's all perfectly cataloged. And not just footage. I'm talking the cameras in the office. I'm talking, it's just is crazy. The production that goes into this is awesome because it comes out to a quality and level that is up to standards with any streaming platform or network show. And it's like 50% of the people who have to, like that CBS has, right? So it's nutty. They work their ass off.
Yeah, it's a very deep cast. No word of what the prize is there? No one said anything about that.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to speak. I don't want to put words or money in Dave's mouth here.
Okay. No worries.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't want to press
I'm sure
too
we'll find
hard.
out soon. I guess we'll find out in the next week. Do you want to know the ref?
I need to know the ref.
They kind of guessed his name earlier. He's not on the show. It's my guy, Mike Mutnansky.
What? Oh, it's Mutt.
Mike Mutnansky. Mutt.
It's Mutt.
That's crazy.
Oh my God, Mac is
So Mutt,
coming back there.
Mutt, who Dave has described as like the most boring person in the world, but that's kind of why he's perfect for this. I told Mutt, I said, hey, look, I need you to be a piece of shit, an asshole. I kind of like that he knows a couple of these people, but not really. So like he's kind of this like unknown. Maybe he'll be a little too cagey to kind of push back on him. He's not going to make every call, but he's there to kind of keep people in check, keep people in line. Mutt's like an in shape kind of athletic guy, can move around a little bit. So I'm excited to have him as the referee.
Yeah, that'll be great. And I also like his integrity chops as a referee in that he's not like I think Lucas is perfect for the After Dark, but he's going to like twist the screws to you or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Mutt will play it down the middle, which is what you need because it's all about, the show, the competitions, and the people up there trying to win some money, trying to get that crown. That's fucking sick.
He is also one of the weirdest people I ever met in my life. I love the guy. Let me stay on his hotel couch for the national championship, Yukon, Michigan. He sent me. I feel like a dick saying this, but whatever. I hadn't talked to him like a week, and he emailed me yesterday. I've known Mutt for like 2 years now. Like I text Mutt, like we text. He's like, hey, I'm not great at texting. I wanted to send it on email. It's like, okay. And he sent me a question about like dates and timing and stuff. And then I replied on email, but I didn't hear anything. And this morning I was like, I kind of need to know the answer to this. So I texted him like, hey, can you let me know the answers to what I asked you on email? And he read the text and he went and he emailed me back instead of just texting me back like in that moment while reading the text. He's just a strange.
What a psycho.
He's a
That's
strange
great.
dude. And Kirk always told me he's like you just once you get in the Mutt business, you start to learn. And I feel like Dave's definitely. I mean, Dave's been with Mutt like.
I can't believe how much time Dave spends with Mutt. But I also am excited for Mutt to make like his universal scale stepping out, and I think that this will be a good reason for it because this is
I don't want to push over for that spot, and it's kind of hard to do at this point in the company because you don't have many people who are new, but also can kind of look like he's able. Does he win the battles with Dave when they argue? Never, ever. But he's not afraid to kind of go toe to toe. Even if he does lose them. And we needed someone who was willing to do that and kind of be like, hey, I can be asshole pushback guy. So, he'll be the
perfect for the role. Deep cast. You have to be excited. I mean, it's
pumped.
Yeah, you have to be super excited. I feel like this is one of those weeks for you of the year, like the live dozen stuff, like the tournament. I think that these are the weeks for you where it's like, holy shit, bro, this is what it's all about. So I'm excited for you. I'm excited for this cast. Seeing it all laid out, it is intimidating, but like just trying to see where the connections might be. That's the game, and everybody works together. So I'm sure that some people have started it.
I go right into dozen tournament mode after this too, and hey, a little tease tomorrow night, 7-6 Central, Uptown Balls trying to go to I think 6-0-0. Against Team Minahan.
Whoa! I'm telling you, these guys, Glennie and Tommy, are fucking. Watch for the studs of the show, the OGs on the gang. But yeah, that'll be awesome. Yeah, definitely subscribe to the dozen. It's been a great season so far, and Surviving Barstool coming in August, filming next week. Unbelievable stuff.
Yep.
Jeff, you are the man as always. Thank you for breaking it here live on RoneDotCom. Always a pleasure.
Excited. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Holy shit! Whoa, Mutt is the ref. Mac, what do we think? What do we think of that of the cast?
I think that cast is pretty fucking insane. I think you're a shock to a lot of people. I don't think many people are expecting you to come on.
Yeah, at the end of last season, they were like, raise your hand if you would come on again. And I think I was the only person on the cast that didn't raise my hand. And then I don't know why I went back. I think they just fucking... I didn't realize I was going to be the only person returning. But it's a fun game.
Was there a change of heart you had? Did you like find out Tommy was doing it and you didn't want him to win or something?
No, I would... No, I don't think I knew that Tommy was doing it when they asked me. They asked me a while ago, but I think I just love the game. You know what I mean? I'm like that dude on BC. It's just like I just miss going out to eat. You know, I just miss hanging with the crew. I just miss looking for idols.
Who are you most excited to play with, if you will?
I'm just telling Kelly she could come in. I'm curious to play with, to see those people from Beach House on the other side of it. I think that will be cool. I think that, I know the least about Hannah Montoya. I think that she's definitely, a threat. I think, she could be a beast in this game for sure. Fights is going to be a beast in this game. Brandon Walker, playing with him, that's going to be fucking...
He's good. Do you, kind of what you just said, do you think there's a target on your back from the Beach House people?
I hope not. I hope that they just get that that's a role. But maybe. I mean, that would be very funny if they just smoked me for it. Kelly, hello. How are you?
Hey.
Good to see you. Sorry that was so long-winded and blustering, but like we said, we can't rush craziness.
Jeff D. Lowe, really wanting that screen time.
Are you surprised?
No, of course not. No,
so good to see you. What's going on?
Good to see you. I think this is my first RoneDotCom appearance for real.
No, it's not.
Maybe I've come on for other things that we've done, but definitely
Really?
in the morning, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so nice. I feel like such an asshole. I would have loved to have you on. all the time.
No. You got to wait for the invite, and I loved waiting, and now it made it all the better.
You were up late last night.
I was up late last night. I could
Yeah,
not
that's why I
sleep.
felt bad texting you at 7.
No, I was up. I was
Yeah,
up.
that's crazy too. You couldn't sleep, so you were locked in on
No.
the Meek video.
I was.
And I want to get to that in just a second. Tyler, can you find that? But in the meantime, can you put up the graphic for Surviving? I just want to get
Yeah.
Kelly's take on it because
First
you
of all,
are
congrats.
the.
Congrats on
wow.
being the only returning.
I can't believe it, honestly. I thought
You're
that
gonna
there would
crush,
be-
obviously. You're so good at this.
It would be fun, but I didn't do it quite as well as you did last year. I think that I
True,
was
true.
I didn't even think I made it halfway.
What place were you? Do you remember?
Fucking 12th, which is
Damn.
sad. I don't even
I was
think it
6,
should go up
so
to
yeah,
that number.
yeah.
6 is sick.
But it was 24. You got to think about, it was a huge cast.
If it was a cast of 18, you would have won.
5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah.
If it was a cast of 18, you finished ahead of 18 people.
Yeah. Could have been
Or
me.
17, yeah,
Could have been me.
should have been you. So yeah, take a look at this cast and just what are your thoughts as you see it unfold in front of your eyes?
I am so excited about the cast. I think it's incredible. I've been meddling behind the scenes. I've known the cast. I've been very nosy about it.
I'm
I've
not
been
surprised.
hitting up all the people that would know these kind of things. So I've been knowing, and I just knowing bits and pieces about each of these people and putting them all together is really what's getting me excited. I think that there are a lot of athletes on here, more than you think.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anybody who's kind of at a disadvantage in that way. I feel like everyone on here.
Meek, Phil,
No, but you're not
and Tommy.
bad.
I think are
True, but you guys have strengths in other ways, like puzzles and social game and stuff. You guys are good at those things. But I am most interested in what the social dynamics are going to be about this whole crew, because I feel like a lot of these people do work directly together. A lot of them do or don't. Maybe they're friends outside of work. Maybe they're not friends outside of work. I feel like there's I don't know. It feels to me a little bit like a pressure cooker more than just a game of Survivor, and I'm hyped for that.
And there's
obviously.
new and old. There's dynamics of combinations of it used to be Dana was friends with Marty here, and now he does a
And then
content
he
with
ditched us. He ditched New York for Chicago, and now Dana's dead to
I'm
us.
not saying that, but there are people that have gone Brandon was in both offices.
Yes.
Nick was in both offices.
Yes.
And I'm curious to know, because we got a peer into some of the dynamics on Beach House. Well, actually, let me ask you, as somebody who is on the spring break show.
Yes.
Is your personality at all amplified when you go on a show like that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And almost I usually agree to these shows because I want to be able to do that. I feel like I've got a lot of, repressed anger, emotion on a daily basis. And I love an outlet like that. And so if I get the opportunity to, it's like, all right, come in here, fuck shit up, and I'm allowed to just like go off and do whatever I want. Yeah, it's like incredible.
I think that there are some people that just kind of get that too. Like I think that I was saying earlier that Nikki, I think, gets that, Annika gets that, and they can be like honest for the show, and that makes the show better. But I was just curious, like, are you like, do you like turn it up a little bit, and what percentage of the people do you think turn it up for the show itself?
I think that I feel like people would be surprised at how difficult it is to turn it up if you're not like used to doing that. Like I like I said, love that kind of opportunity, and I will always seize an opportunity like that. But I feel like not everybody does that.
Like I don't know if Kadik is turning it up.
Right. Like he's not a drama guy. So it's like if you're a drama person, you have that capability of turning it all the way up.
Right.
Whether or not you're like self-aware about it is another thing. Like some people turn it all the way up, but then they're embarrassed afterwards. But it's like when you're doing reality stuff, you got to let that shit. You got to pop off, like do whatever it is, be the most exaggerated version of yourself and let yourself be that, because that's why you're there.
Did you feel any embarrassment or anything like that after that? It didn't seem, it seemed like you're just having the time of your life.
No, I was having a lot of fun. Yeah. I will say, like when I was popping off screaming at Sam Goldfinger, I was hammered. I was drunk from the hockey game. Like we were having so much fun.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, right? Surprise. But so that is like another element where like if people are egging you on, and it's like, this is going to happen, you're going to start yelling, like, we're looking for a show. It's like, we'll put on a show then. Like, you have to do all those things. But no, I wouldn't say that there's...
Seeing the drunk version of myself on camera gives me anxiety.
Yeah, I didn't watch the full video, to be fair. Like, I can't, I'll never watch that whole video. Like, it's too much.
But it's also just understanding the assignment. It's like, hey, I'm here to make reality good, and you're somebody that watches a lot of reality, and so you understand what makes it good. Whereas, like, Kadik, not that he's incapable of turning up his personality, but he's not like, well, what was like on Traders, like what was the move that this person did or something?
I wonder, I'm very curious about what strategy is going to look like in this game. Like, I do think that the social stuff is going to carry a lot of weight. I think that it's, it also all lines up with like who wins challenges, who ends up having to go to tribal. Like we were on the tribe together a couple times, right? Or just Brick?
At the very beginning,
very beginning. And we were really lucky. We won so much. We didn't really have to deal with tribal too often. Like maybe a couple of times. But if you're in that position and say like maybe Kadik ends up on a tribe that wins all the time, he won't have to really be, playing that strategy until he has to. So that could work in his benefit. But I think that anyone that is playing this game should have some kind of plan going in, at least people that they like could trust or think about working with. Maybe someone unlikely. Like you have to have just like you can't just go in blind. I think that it's naive to think that everybody else is going in blind as well.
What was your strategy last year going in with the people that you talked to, or what was your version of what you just said?
Last year, I relied heavily on social stuff. I had a lot of friends in the game, and I also knew that like the people I wasn't friends with didn't know me well enough to know like enough about me. Like I could be a little like doe-eyed. Like I feel like that was the thing that was easy
with guys or with women.
With guys. The girls I think it's easier as a girl to be friendly with the girls if you're already like friends with them. But ultimately that was my demise, is like I didn't want to turn on the girls. Like if I had been a real fucking bitch and like started turning on my
much of a girl's girl.
Friends, yeah, and that's like will always be my downfall, is like I worry about after the game and the feelings after the game. Like that's I would say my biggest weakness. But if people go into this game not giving a fuck, that'll make it very interesting. And I also think that it just makes it more fun to watch.
Yeah, like that dynamic has already been introduced of like all the people out there.
Only 4 girls too, which I think I forget how many we had last year. I think it was
last year. I think.
Yeah.
It was.
And we were all kind of close.
You, Mubi, Rhea, and Megan. Yeah.
Was it just us?
I think so. And you guys made it to the last 6.
Again, we made it all the way, but it's like, and that can happen. Like if the girls band together, that.
Oh, Trish, we forgot about her. That Trish will be on the show too, Pat.
Oh, of course, our queen. Yes, oh my God, Pat is so excited, and I didn't know that this until you texted me this morning. I didn't know we were revealing this today. Pat has been like, he's known about this obviously for a while, but he's been like, don't tell anybody. Like I want it to be a surprise, and I'm so excited for him. He's never done a Survivor, so
he's gonna be such a beast at something like this.
He really is.
From the social side.
Something interesting, I think, that people, because now it's been a lot of time, and Jeff mentioned it, Barstool vs. America was like a grueling show to do, because it was like you live on this bus. You have to drive state to state. Like we went all over the country.
Yeah, that sucks.
And me, Pat, Dana, I think did both seasons, and Marty all did both seasons. So it's like they're down
Nick?
with. Nick did one season.
They did one. Okay,
he did
got it.
The second season.
Got it.
But like there's an element of being used to doing shit like that and being comfortable in that setting. And so I think that like that will benefit a lot of people. Like if
Pressure
you've done,
cooker.
yeah, like how Jeff said, like if you've done the reality shows before, like that will be good.
You know what
and I
it
know
is.
Pat's been itching 'cause it's been a while.
Wow, yeah, he's going to be a great addition to the show, and people don't know the levels of his strategic capabilities.
No, they definitely don't. Are you excited?
Of course.
Yeah.
I acted like I didn't want to do it last year, but I think that deep down, I just like playing games.
It's really fun.
It's like it's fun to like try to play a game, and there's so many different elements of the game. I think it'll be cool. It sucks for my wife.
It does suck for your wife. It sucks bad for her. But it's they're doing a good job with the filming this time. I think like timeline wise, like that should be okay.
It'll be quick.
But
there is a new dynamic that has been introduced to the show that just started yesterday, and that was two cast members, one of them spitting on the other one. And I think that we do have the footage of this because I don't even know if this will like hurt our like YouTube algorithm if we're showing people spitting, but let's watch it anyway.
like it's cinema. Like it's
And he looks right at the camera. Why did he look dead at the camera afterwards? Like he was like, you saw
like
it.
it is so. It was like a perfect fucking spit in the face. Like it was so good. Like it was. That's Teresa Giudice flipping the tables.
Yes.
Like, that's so good.
His head cocked back, and he looked dead at the camera right afterwards.
He's done that before. Like you don't just come out with that. I don't even know if I could spit like that if I tried right now. I've never spit with something like that.
Yeah, he's a pro at that. I can't believe
It's unbelievable.
what I'm watching. But you had some interesting takes on it on X. I want to know. I want to hear your side of it because a lot of people, like I saw Grinnell being like, Dana should have beat the shit out of him, and like just people calling him a scumbag. And I think that it is kind of a scumbag thing to spit on someone.
For sure. And I want that to be clear.
I think I could even strike kind of from the record.
It's extremely disrespectful. Like
Yes.
100% extremely disrespectful.
Punch me in the fucking face before you spit on me.
Here's the thing, though. And this may be a personal thing, a level of disgust that outweighs the spitting and the disrespect for me is like Dana and A+ to Dana. I gave him an A, but now I'll up it up to an A+ because he got Meek kicked off. But he was antagonizing Meek and like rubbing. I don't know what he was doing. He was like rubbing something all over.
Rubbing ball sweat.
That's
ball
fucking
sweat.
That is equally disrespectful in my mind. Like yes, that. Cock it back, spit to the face, for sure, yes. So disrespectful, so crazy. But Dana started it, apparently. But then people were saying that Meek has been trolling all day and whatever. I didn't tune in until late last night when I couldn't sleep.
Yes.
And I saw this unfolding, and I honestly was saying free Meek. I was like, I think that if Dana can rub his ball sweat all over Meek, then Meek should be able to
Just
spit
a
back
different
in
bodily
his face.
fluid and a different concentration.
And it's
that's
like,
all.
and they've been there for days, and it's like, oh my god, it's already like a health hazard and a fucking cesspool. Like the whole thing is so gross to me. Like I can't. It's not my.
I did see footage of Meek pouring a gallon of milk.
But that to
Liam
me is like
Blutman.
that strategy. Like if
Yes,
milk
that's
or
strategy.
if Meek is unbothered by the milk everywhere, which we know he'd rather be covered in milk than anything else. If we know one thing about Meek, but that's
It's like giving a
that's
chimpanzee an AK-47. Like
sure.
he's got a gallon of milk. Of course he's going to
Of
use
course
it.
he's going to pour it all over somebody. And
Yes.
I also do think that that's good strategy. Like if Blutman can't handle being covered in milk, he'll quit. Like that's fine.
Right, exactly.
If Dana can't handle being spit on, he'll quit. If Meek can't handle getting ball sweat on him, he'll quit. Like I felt like it was equal. There weren't hands thrown. But I'm telling you, people on Twitter are basically likening it to him murdering someone. Like I didn't realize how much people fucking hate the idea of someone spitting on you. Like they're like, it's one step above murder. I'm like, chill. Like that's crazy.
It is.
Or am I being crazy?
It's pure disrespect at the end of the day. But also, this is what they here, and we have the milk. It's so hard
throw
to
the
throw milk out of such a small opening. Honestly,
But Blutman's throwing shit back, and like he's throwing stuff at him. Like it sucks. That sucks. But it's a good strategy. I bet that place reeks right now.
Yeah, they're like pooping themselves.
Oh
and
my
pissing
god!
themselves.
I
and
had to
it's
tune
just-
out when Wonton shit in the bucket. Like I couldn't watch after that.
It's vile.
It's vile.
But also, we're surprised that the zoo animals are acting like zoo animals.
right.
Like, no, I'm not calling them zoo animals, but like
No, they are.
the setup of all of this is like, we're gonna put you under duress for 33 hours
Right.
and psychologically try to break you. And then when people break, we're like, fucking pussy.
Yeah, like everyone's running around being like, Meek lost all respect he had left at the company, whatever. I'm like, that was entertaining. I gasped. Again, the reality TV, Real Housewives bitch inside me loved every second of that. And I personally, I wouldn't have ejected Meek. I think maybe there could have been like a punishment or whatever. Like I know that they gave Dana the option. It was like
spit
Dana
back.
could spit back. But I think he would have let Dana spit back if then Dana wasn't allowed to like sit in the golf cart for 6 hours. That to me is like, that's too much for Dana. Dana was rubbing ball sweat.
Yes.
A spit back in the face would have been fine.
Yes, Dana was psychologically torturing. They were both psychologically torturing back and forth. I also think that if Dana slaps the shit out of Meek Phil, Dana is instantly the very bad guy.
Yes, like if he literally punches him in the face.
If he was just like, I think that a spit like can be is a slap back.
I
think that
agree.
That's almost like fair.
I agree.
But if he slapped the shit out of Meek Phil, it's like, well, then he is like Brandon Walker pushing Devlin to like a way higher.
Yeah, that's
degree.
true. You can't put hands on. But
Hands
people are
is
saying
tough.
that spitting on someone is as bad as putting hands on.
And I think so. I think
think
that
so?
I think that it's really bad. And I think it's probably like plays into like ego and machismo, and I think that there's part of that. But I don't expect anyone to be able to Mother Teresa it the way that Dana handled it pretty fucking.
No, he
well.
like laughed. A lot of credit to his response. Like he just laughed about it and was like, "Oh yeah, like did you guys just see that? Like it's crazy."
He was like
He's
excited.
showing the spit as evidence. Like, oh my god. But again, I guess people are having this conversation online, being like, "Oh, like rubbing your balls on everything is just locker room shit." And I'm like, is that what you boys are up to? Like, that's fucking. That's also. Gross.
I had this argument with Jason Williams, and he
Okay.
told me that somebody painting their fingernails is gayer than something that two Knicks players did, and it was a Knicks player like put a thumb in his buddy's ass, just like while they were on stage.
Are you saying this just because of the Sixers, or
No. This is a debate that we had.
This is a real story?
thing. One of the Knicks, Josh Hart, put his thumb. I don't know if we have that footage. Is that possible to find, or we probably can't show that footage? But it's like, yeah, he put his thumb, and Jason Williams thinks that painting your fingernails is gayer than a thumb in the butt. And
there's so much homoerotic shit happening in a locker room.
And he's saying it's
like
just
enough
locker room
already.
stuff. You put a thumb in somebody's butt, and it's like funny. And
Where's the line?
And I was like, well, what's the joke? What's the joke about
we
a
laughing at?
thumb in the ass? Where's the joke?
Who's genuinely? Where is the joke?
That's what I asked him, and he was like, "No, that's just like what."
It's just bro shit.
Yeah, that's just bro shit. So
okay,
ball switch,
so-
thumb in ass. Like I think that's all.
So the rubbing your balls all over everything, it's like we all got balls. It's fine. Like someone had asked me, they're like, "What if a girl did that? Like put her hand in her pants and like wiped it?" I'd be like, "That's like maybe more disgusting. Like that's to me so gross. Equally super disrespectful. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Don't put your junk on everything. Like
I
that's
wouldn't
nuts.
test that theory though, because there are perverts in the world.
Oh,
You
for
know what
sure.
I
Yeah,
mean?
you can't
I'm
do
sure
that.
that
You
there's
can't do
somebody who
Yeah.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I think that what Tate is doing is very interesting. Would you ever sign up to be to do something like that?
Never in a million years.
Why?
Because it's the grossness of it. Like I can, I don't love having to like stay up for days or like, they did the bowling thing a couple weeks ago. Gia's, her arm's falling off. Like I didn't think about that part, the physicality of it all. But once you start introducing like a piss bucket and there's food being thrown around and there's like, it's, it just feels like that place is infected now. Like whatever room they're in, I feel like they need to hose it the fuck down with bleach. Like it's,
Yes.
I will get to a point where it's like no fucking
Put a tent on, fumigate it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
the place is. It's,
I also like the idea.
rope it off.
I like the idea of gameplay. I think that I don't love the idea of being like, what can I withstand?
Yeah, that's same. Because by the way, not much. Like,
Yeah.
Unless there's like a true end goal. Like this end goal is lovely. Like you get the 30 grand bonus bet, cash mix, whatever it is. I don't know what the amount of money would be for me to do that. Like to be sitting there, touching that golf cart, getting sprayed with milk by Meek Phil and getting Dana's ball sweat rubbed on me and having to pee in a bucket inside of a tent while everybody's eating asparagus. Like I don't know if that amount of money exists.
What are your plans for the warm weather?
Well, I'm going to take several walks. Everything is blooming right now, so I'm in bliss.
The fucking best.
Yeah, I'm just loving my life right now. That
You hit the cherry blossoms this year?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
I know.
They were absolutely stunning around the reservoir. I actually didn't go to the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. First year, I did not go to Brooklyn. Unfortunately, the cherry blossoms, the cherry esplanade at the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens is so overrun with people because everybody wants to take a fucking Instagram. So
Yeah.
I'd have to go super crack of dawn, but it's kind of far from me now.
Yeah, not exactly worth it. I have a theory that I've been toying around with that I floated last night, and I want to know if you mess with this, the idea of this. Okay. I think this summer, Aperol spritzes don't even count as drinking.
I completely agree.
If you could have like...
I say that about champagne.
Yes,
I'm like,
and that's what it is. And
like,
it's just champagne with a little bit of Aperol.
That's my morning drink. That's a bubble. That's a sweet thing. Like,
if you have 8 Aperol spritzes, you did not start drinking yet.
No.
If you've had 2 Aperol spritzes on like an afternoon, that's a dry afternoon.
It's a dry afternoon. You're just chilling, you're just hanging, and you barely feel that anyway. Like,
Aperol spritzes.
That's a Euro mindset.
They're very light. They don't mean anything. I was making them all weekend.
It's barely any booze.
It's barely any booze.
Are you a bubbles person, a Prosecco champagne person?
Not typically, but something about an Aperol spritz really it unleashes
so
it
good.
for me.
It's delicious in every way. But I'm a bubbles person, so that's
across the board.
That's usually my first drink. Like if I go somewhere, I'll get like a glass of Prosecco. Or like I do that at the airport. I do that while
on the
traveling.
plane.
That's like my starter drink. Like people
because it doesn't count. It's kind of just
count.
like it's like
warms you up a little bit. It's like an
aperitif.
amuse-bouche.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You're just
Drinking
starting it.
amuse-bouche.
Aperol spritzes do not count this spring, this
I love
summer.
that declaration.
I think it's just nice, kind of a gift that I could give everybody.
Well, yeah. Thank you for saying that and giving us permission to do that because that means a lot.
I love the warm weather. Love having you on.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. I'm very excited to see you in Surviving.
Very excited.
Sucks we have to wait to the fall, but that's
August.
That's the vibe.
They said August.
Oh, good. Oh, that's sooner than I thought. Okay, great. Wonderful.
August.
Yay.
Great. Thanks so much,
Congrats.
Kelly.
Thanks
You're
for
the
having
best.
me.
Appreciate it.
See you.
Kelly Keegs. Great declarations for the summertime. Unbelievable. Aperol spritzes don't count. I think that's a even and fair way to play it.
Did they ever count?
Holy fuck! I didn't even think of that. I don't even know what Aperol like. I know it's booze. I know it's orange booze, but like, I don't even know what percent it is. It doesn't matter. They don't count. They really don't count. Oh, where's Sparky at, bro?
He's been around. He's been eyeing to get in.
Sparky, yeah, he's darkening the doorway.
Oh yeah.
Mac Daddy, what's good with you, brother?
I'm fucking chilling. I'm excited. The weather's nice.
Weather's
Drinks
great.
don't count anymore. Survivor's announced.
I was just telling you before the show started, I think that I'm very pro building through the draft. With Barstool building through the intern classes, I think that you're great proof positive. And I want to know your takes on, like, there's going to be a new intern class in here, like, soon.
Yeah, true. That's what they're saying.
Well, they're saying we need a pledge master for them, so...
Oh, God.
You're willing to step up to the plate, do a little hazing on the interns?
I mean, I might have to. But I mean, I feel like you're kind of the OG of hazing the interns and like.
I honestly, it's just that video is a rite of passage. You got to get some questions in that video this year.
I might have to oversee. I haven't really thought about it too much because I just was an intern very shortly ago.
I know, but that's how like being a rookie in the NFL. Like you're a rookie, then you're a vet right away. Second year, you're a vet right away.
That's true. I got to think of like something they can do for me in the locker room.
Right.
But like I don't know what that is.
I think that the long-term juice of building Barstool, building New York too, like you have to get some like fresh, great blood in here. You know what I mean? I think that there's like your great blood that's been added. I think that
I don't know. You're singing my praises. I think I've said like 12 words today.
And that's good. And I like that. No, but I mean, you kill it behind the scenes, but also you could do the stuff on camera. And like Una has had like more storylines than like a ton of people and is killing the content as well. It's like that's building through the draft.
I'm surprised she wasn't on the Survivor cast a little bit. Just
right.
From what everything that's gone down recently, I feel like people maybe want to see her turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think that would have been it. I don't know when it was defined, when it was fully locked in, but that would have added some interesting dynamics.
It could have been interesting. It would have.
Things that we learned. Interesting. Yeah, it could have been great.
I still can't believe Nick T is doing it. That's like shocking to me.
Why?
Just because he's such a veteran. I feel like he's maybe gonna like mop the floor with everybody too. He's my favorite. He's my like favorite pick.
Well, yeah, he is the funniest dude, but also like he gets games. Like he gets how to be good at that kind of stuff. He made it to the fucking final. He did damn near everything. Nobody could believe that Tommy beat him in the first Surviving Barstool. Yeah. Nobody could believe he played such a likable game. Like who will ever be his enemy?
It might come back down to Tommy versus Nick for maybe a redemption.
Whoa.
And that could be fun. I could see Nick just eating the shit out of them.
Out of Tom?
Yeah.
Physically or
Maybe both. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm like selfishly, I'm really hoping for someone from New York to win, so
Yeah.
we can put those Chicagans in their damn place. So I'll be pulling for like you and Tommy and I don't even remember.
Marty, Glennie, Pat.
Pat's gonna be great.
Pat'll be great. Yeah, Pat's sneaky as hell.
I'll be rooting for you probably mostly. 'Cause
No,
I'd like to see you win.
I mean, I'm just going out there for the vibes of being able to lace up, you know.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Putting on a
Loving
jersey
the
anytime. It's like the Jay Will playing in the 3-on-15 game, like just putting on the game, getting a couple runs out there, icing my knees.
You think there's like kind of an interesting dynamic in this one where you have some kind of like legends in like you, Nick, Brandon, and then you have some newer people with like Hannah and sort of Nikki Smokes. I know he's been around to it. But you think there's going to be like kind of like an old versus young dynamic? Not saying you're old.
I am old.
Saying that you're like
Especially for this show.
Yeah, maybe. But like Kirk's done this show and
Totally, but I think that would be an interesting and great dynamic. I think that there's going to be natural things that form. Wait, what was
especially
it?
with clicks? Like the clicks were like a big thing like last week in the Barstool News.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's very easy to look at this cast and immediately identify the clicks.
Right, and then it's like what sub-clicks exist, or who is going against the consensus of what their perceived click is.
And like, is Jeff gonna try and split up those clicks and pin them against each other?
Or like weaponize them for content? Like, is he going to try to put people together? Like, season 3, I think that like Dave and Big Cat were all in a tribe together.
Yeah, talk about dream
Dave,
team.
Big Cat, PFT, I think was on that. Was Rico Tommy? Like it was just, and then KFC and Fights were on a tribe together. Like I don't know if did they pick teams or was it random or you can assign it. There's so many different ways you could do it.
And that's the thing is he could just change it up at any time and we'll never know. Like he's the rule maker. He might throw some hitches into our predictions here.
That would be sick and exciting. Fuck.
I'm stoked.
Yeah, I'm very excited. To our brothers and sisters in the chat, what do we think? We need Sass. Sass would have been great. Sass would have been incredible. Dana never put his hands on Meek, and Meek put his hands and spit on Dana. Simple as. Oh, we're arguing about it. Okay, love that. Need a little bit of an argument. Sass next week doing Bush. No, Una is insane. Never forget Pat versus Dana and Marty history. Yeah, the Dana and Marty history is fucking classic. Those guys played those shows together. And Marty got far in the chat eliminator too. Like all these other shows are like blueprints for how people could play or might play. And that's why I feel like Hannah Montoya, I haven't seen her in any games like this.
Yeah, she's going to be an X factor. I don't think anyone knows what to expect.
I guess
from her.
Ella and Annika I haven't seen in like, or they played mini golf though.
Yeah.
So that kind of counts.
I'm not. Maybe Hannah's been in something I can't remember what it is, but I think she might be a little ruthless. I think she's coming for blood.
Sass instead of Meek was right there. I mean, yeah. Too much spring break, too much. But I mean, I think those are the people that are good at reality. I don't think that you can pin those people's personality on spring break. It's not like that's a spring break guy. I think it's like they're good at shows like this and they're the young stars in the company. But that's just another reason to build through the draft. Like that's like people from the intern class. Those are interns. Build through the draft. Sparky!
There he is.
Sparky was singing to me on the street yesterday, bro. I made him sing me some
new stuff.
He was singing some different shit.
Let's go.
All them pretty girls in my life. Oh, all them pretty girls up in his life.
Please and life.
All them pretty girls up in his life.
Barstool is a part of my life. Girls in my life. Some girls are really fine.
And girls are so fine.
And they work so hard.
And they're walking real hard.
Barstool in life. Woo.
Oh shit, Sparky! I was just telling him how we saw each other on the street yesterday, bro. We were singing that shit like a damn doo-wop band on the street corner.
All day, every day.
All day, bro.
I love you, man.
Understand the truth in life, bro. LOM, loyalty over money, bro.
We got God that's bringing us to God, you know. Our soul is here. That's why we sing.
I.C.E. I control everything, right? You know what I mean? Ice, bro.
Barstool in life, part of my life. Girls in my life. I said,
Let me listen to this recording of the shit we were doing yesterday. All them pretty girls in Boston. I like that. All them pretty girls and shit that you were doing. That shit was nice, bro.
I'm eating every day in life. Part of my life. I got my friend right here. We got God in our life. Whoa, soul in my life. Oh, it's here right. I said, ooh, my friend in my life, a part of my life. Yes, our heart is so right, so right. We gonna change the world tonight.
We gonna change the world tonight. We gonna change the world tonight. Did you see Danny at the desk drinking hand sanitizer the other day?
I like that.
Saw that? He was drinking the alcoholic hand sanitizer trying to catch a buzz at the desk over there.
What's wrong with that man?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with him, bro? I saw him with the big jug of hand soap from the bathroom, picking it up like a water cooler, taking sips of it like this. I said, what the fuck is wrong with that guy?
Then I said, I'm gonna choke you out, man, because you know you taking my money.
Yeah.
Man, wrong.
I've been paying Danny to pay you, and he hasn't been paying you. You said you were going to choke his ass out.
Made it choke him.
Right.
Made it choke him.
Yeah, you were about to choke, and it's going to happen, bro. Laughing
like
at over there, bro. Who the fuck does he think he is? Everything good, bro? How's your dog?
He going crazy.
True.
Setting up my house, everything. But when you coming through so we can play the music.
I gotta come through, bro. I gotta come through. I thought that you were gonna be on the Surviving Barstool cast, bro.
Nah, they'll throw me out.
Francis told me a story the other day. He said that he saw you in the hallway, and then you went in the elevator, and you were telling the guy, man, everybody knows me in there, bro. Everybody knows me in Barstool.
Right, y'all family, man.
It's family. It's a real family atmosphere out here, bro. Okay. Love, Sparky, you're the man. One last song to take us out.
You ready?
Come on, everybody, let me hold my hand tonight.
Come on, everybody, everything gonna be all right. Come on, everybody, everything all right. I'm gonna get it right now. Hate the haters, hate the haters, hate the haters, hate the haters. Yeah.
Oh!
That was tough.
Holy shit, Sparky. Come on, everybody, and hold his fucking hand tonight. And when he says everybody hold his hand tonight, he means everybody, okay? So quit fucking around. W, Sparky. Get it right, Spark. Holy fuck. The amount that I talk to him on the weekend, the different groups of my friends that I'll be out with, and then they'll be like, is that the guy from your work calling you again, Sparky? And it is. And I'll put people on pause so I can talk to Sparky. But he always keeps it short. He's like, all right, God body, I love you. I'm going to get you rich.
He is quick and to the point.
Yeah, he doesn't linger, bro. He hits his shit. I hate artists that just like linger, just jump right in.
He knows how to capture a moment.
You got that shit, bro. Drop that shit. Hate the haters. Hate the haters. They said no Jackie on the cast is crazy, too. Is NY closing? So many New Yorkers not on the cast. So many not on the cast?
I feel like it was a big New York cast.
Yeah. Can we pull it up one time?
Sizable.
Let's count it out. Let's count how many people from New York and how many from Chicago. Blackman needs water. Barstool changed my life. We need Ebony to survive. Wait, New York is closing? No, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Why did Sass leave? Why did Sass leave? Hate the haters. Jeff D. Lowe being fine with Meek spitting on another guy's face is all you need to know about that guy. No, don't say that. Okay, so Chicago, not Chicago, Chicago. 5, 6 Chicago. Okay. Or 5 of the first 6 Chicago. One not Chicago. New York. Glennie will count as New York. Then Chicago. That's 7 Chicago. New York. Chicago. That's 8 Chicago. That's 9. And then 10 with Tate, Chicago. So 10 Chicago, 7 New York, and then Danny out of the Phoenix office. I think that's a pretty decent balance, especially if you count where the numbers are. Now, could I be at a disadvantage if if they're trying to do a whole Chicago thing? If they're banded together, that could be a problem.
Oh, you know what you should do actually? If they do that, is you should sign like a lease in Chicago.
Right.
Like and then you don't have to you can tear it up if you have to.
But I'll show it to them and be like, I am actually one of you guys. This is my this is my apartment.
That'd be a genius play. Convince everybody you're moving to
Or like
Chicago.
for tax purposes, I stay there for 183 days of the year. So I'm not actually, I don't live there full time, but I just, to get the numbers in the game, I stay there 183 days throughout the year.
Genius strategy.
I think that's smart as fuck. Damn, I need to have you tapped in on strategies for me, Mac. Bless me with some strategies.
I mean, I think obviously the like claiming residency in Chicago is a genius idea.
That's genius. I think that there could be some stuff as like trying to get in, being trans to be in the Girls Alliance.
I was also thinking trans.
Trans as a strategy that could always play or something like that. Or something. Fuck, bro. It's like around the corner. Last year I was studying seasons and seasons of Survivor. This year I just have been grinding NFL draft tape and listening to the new Noah Khan album. So I feel like I'm a little bit at a strategy deficit, but I think I could cram it. I think once it's in you, it's in you. You could figure it out.
Do you like want to get, before it starts, do you want to get hyped up for it, or do you want to be like mellowed and calm? What's the best mindset to enter?
What's the benefit of mellowed and calm? Talk to me.
I think if you're mellow and calm, like, I think people are going to come in juiced. They're going to want to like throw some punches, like get people out early. And if you're calm and collected, you can kind of be like, fuck you, pussy.
Oh, and you can matrix out and be like, they're throwing punches, and I'm like,
exactly. Just like aura, what's it called? Like just fucking chill max in the back.
Yeah, chill maxing would be nice.
And then also that kind of takes the pressure off you if you're not swinging first.
Maybe we get the interns this summer to play like a game of Survivor, like a micro game of Survivor. Survivor, RoneDotCom Survivor with the intern class, and it's all votes, no challenges. So you just go from one vote into the next vote, into the next vote, into the next vote.
That's fucking intense.
Bro, that's
If you did it on like the first day too, when they didn't know each other,
yes,
that'd be pretty funny.
Yes. Oh wow. All right, we got to do that, right?
That might be in the queue.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. I don't even want it out that we're gonna do that. That we'll
scratch that. We're not doing that. We're not doing
that. That's a fucking sick idea. Holy fuck. We'll do the draft Survivor. That's sick. Not gonna lie, Barstool feud has been elite. Strong agree. They said, Rone, start making fake idols this week. Yeah, I need to start weaving. Yeah, I don't even know how I could do like a better job of that. I need to go to like the fabricators that Barstool actually uses and like have them like grind something. Because last year I tried to use a fake idol that I had a stone engraved with Body Armor, the sponsor.
I mean, that's genius.
But it was a stone.
Yeah, but still, that's a...
I just didn't watch enough Survivor. I saw someone faking an idol with a rock in his pocket, and I was like, oh, like, idols just must be rocks. Because I hadn't watched enough Survivor. I didn't realize they were, like, all necklaces. So I was like, I'll just engrave a rock and wrap up a rock. It was just a Body Armor engraved rock.
I mean, that's a 10,000 IQ play to go to, like, a stone engraver. Be like, can I get an idol?
It did literally nothing for me. I should have let somebody find that one. Ugh.
The thing is now though that people know that you're gonna do this, they might see an idol, like a real idol, and be like, oh, that's just one of Rone's fake idols. I'm not gonna take that.
The Luca said, Rone going to be so fucking annoying just talking about it all the time. Also, the cast fucking sucks terribly. I think that just even if you can't go outside, the vitamin D gummies will do like a lot for you. I think just for your brain. I think the vitamin D gummies will just that light touch of vitamin D will make all the difference. Maybe an Aperol spritz, early morning Aperol spritz. Do you think it's selfish of people to get buried in graveyards and just be like, I'm gonna just take up some land forever? I'm going to just take up a piece of, even though my soul is gone, I'm going to take up a piece of land forever that you can't use. And the sooner I get this land, the more primo real estate it's going to be.
I don't know if it's selfish. I actually think about this a lot, more than I'd like to admit. But yeah, I think it's probably an inefficient use of space.
Whenever you fly over New York, and there's like 4 green patches out your window, and then you look a little bit closer, and they're only graveyards. The only grassy parts of New York City, specifically like Brooklyn, are graveyards. Or like Queens are graveyards. The primo real estate is just somebody who is not using that land, but will have that land in theory forever. And if you build something on top of that really nice land, or at least let people play soccer, they'll get haunted forever.
Ghosts.
That's such a bad That's such a dubious proposition for primo real estate that it's like potential haunting for like a $12,000 one-time fee.
Yeah. Have you seen those companies that like when you die, they'll press you into like a record? No. Yeah, they'll press your remains into like a vinyl. You should do that with the new album that came out, The Crown.
I should, dude. I gotta press my enemies into.
I'm doing that with If You're Reading This, It's Too Late by Drake.
Who are you pressing into it though? Oh, your body.
I'm gonna press myself into it.
Oh, you're gonna use an already made piece of art.
Yeah, I'm just a big Drake fan. Everybody knows that.
Not even like a unique, singularly made album that's just for you, like just your fave.
Oh, but could you imagine like your grandkids being like, "Oh, let's listen to Grandpa," and then just No Tellin' comes on?
I need to see the full track list to see if that's the right Drake album to get yourself pressed into.
It's the best one. It's far and away the best one.
I mean, it was right before Views, right?
It was 2015, I want to say.
And it was the last one when he was on his old deal. Like, that's kind of what Views was supposed to be.
He was pissed off on this album.
Yeah, and he kind of just did it, dumped it out, shitted on his record label.
Yeah.
Track listing. This legend. Oh my God. The way that this starts off, do you remember when you first turned on If You're Reading It's Too Late?
I do it was
like,
day.
do, 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 do.
Yeah.
That might be one of his best songs of all time.
Legend, If I Die.
If I Die. Like when I saw him live at MSG, that was one of the ones I was most gassed for.
Yeah.
Just turning that one on. Energy, 10 bands, 50 bands. Know Yourself. Oh, No Tellin'. Oh my God. Yeah. All right, bro. Press my shit into the same one as Max. Press my shit into
I'll be the first side, you'll be the second.
Yeah, I'll be B-side. No problem, dude. I'll be the unedited. I'll be just the instrumentals for DJs to spin. Oh my God. 19
that album's
songs
so raw, dude.
Yeah.
I cry when I listen to that album. I fucking love that album.
Which is totally fair. I was listening to the new what's her fucking name? Casey Musgrave this morning. Her new album's sick. Do you fuck with her?
How is it? I don't know if I know who that is.
She had a heater in like, what was that, 2018 or some shit? Golden Hour, one of the all-time great songs. She won Best Album of the Year on the Grammys. She's great. She's a great singer-songwriter. Absolute beast. And also her audience is all gays. I went to the show at MSG. I didn't realize she had the gays on lock. She's like prissy country. And it's like sassy country, just talks about how long hasn't fucked and stuff. Oof. And all the gays love her. Also listen to Noah Kahan's album. He's sick. Do you like Noah Kahan?
I like him. He's good.
I love him. How's that?
You got me.
Yeah, I got you there. And then Fergie Baby. Do you like Fergie Baby?
Fergie Baby. Is that the same as just Fergie?
No, that Fergie. I think Fergie Baby is closer to A$AP Ferg.
Okay.
And Fergie, the singer from the Black Eyed Peas.
I don't think I've heard Fergie Baby, but I'm going to tonight.
I think, you guys should treat yourself to Fergie Baby. And then podcasts I've been listening to Search Engine. That's what had me thinking about the graveyards. Like, what if graveyards can't pay for themselves? what happens then? I didn't finish the episode of Search Engine to figure out, like, what if graveyards default? Can you just build a high-rise on a graveyard if they don't pay their taxes? And if so, how are they paying their taxes? Who is paying rent at a graveyard?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that only like a select few are thinking about, and it's always podcasters, and they always do a great job diving into it.
Always podcasters. Those are the true thinkers of our generation, not the people with manufacturing or engineering jobs.
Yeah, I knew a guy who came into like my high school career day, and he was in like an underwater welder, and it's like a 50% mortality rate.
What?
Yeah, it was like you're pretty much guaranteed to die. But he was talking to like my high school class, and somebody asked him, I think it was a kid named like Jake something. And he asked him a question. He was like, is there any job like more dangerous than underwater welding? And he thought about it for a while, and he goes, podcasting. Yeah.
I have heard that story. I think that's one of those stories that just goes around to every high school. Yeah, it truly is the most dangerous job. Fuck. Yeah, that's a tough one. And then Lemon Party is another podcast I've been listening to. Do you ever listen to that one?
I think I've heard of it, but I don't.
Funniest. Those dudes are the funniest.
A good one. What do they talk about?
Barstool, I guess. A lot of they talk about Barstool a lot.
Do they?
Yeah, Lemon Party is a sick one for sure. Let's watch some clips and then let's get on the road. The Surviving Barstool cast. What an absolutely deep cast. $10 from Kevin, my brother. Rone, did you see the plane who hit the truck on the New Jersey Turnpike? Yes, bro. I don't know if you've ever been on the New Jersey Turnpike when planes land from there, but that shit is scary as fuck. Another point for Delta. Yes, dude, the guy's just driving his truck, chilling, and he gets smoked from the side. But the fuck was that, bro? That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool of that plane to be flying that low. Maybe a little bit higher. But a mark against Delta, I heard like 10% of Delta's flights are going to lose their drink service. No more snacks on short flights, including LA to San Francisco. Shocking for the snacking crowd on Delta. Speaking of iconic moments, this is a Gilly clip that I always watch the completion whenever I watch this. Congrats to Gilly and Wallow. I think they were named the number 7 most influential people in hip-hop media. Let's watch this clip.
When I was in the street robbing niggas, I didn't want to be loved. I wanted to be feared. I wanted them niggas to know when I walk up, like I said in the song, by the time I was 18, I walk up on the corner and none of them niggas stayed long. And I ain't lying, kid, I had that iron sig and my heart fucking bigger than a lion's is. I wanted niggas to, when you walk up, you wanted niggas to get the, oh shit. Here come them niggas.
Oh, where the fuck was I at? You walked up the corners and niggas stayed there and talked to us. Ain't nobody.
Fuck out of here, niggas.
Ain't nobody fucking leave.
Let me tell you something.
Who the fuck left?
All right.
Everybody. Hey, Wallow, what's up, Gil? What's going on? Where the fuck was I at in jail? When you walked up on the corner, ain't nobody stay long. Everybody was sitting there. Motherfuckers, they pass you the 40, pass you the little motherfucking the rope, the turbo.
Hey, turbos though. Don't put that on his name. Don't put that on his name.
Gil, you ain't never listen. You ain't never sprinkle. You ain't never E40 your motherfucker.
Oh my God, this is a classic. You know this is an old clip because that's before airplanes and hotels. Before all he was rocking was the airplanes and hotels. That's when Wallow was really just making it as an entrepreneur. Oh man,
that's a great clip. Just instantly called out.
Instantly called out by his cousin, the person who knows him the best. He didn't have to say that at all. He could have just protected his image for the sake of the podcast in general. But instead, he made a generational move right there. Nobody stayed long. I ain't lying, kid. I had that iron sig and my heart was bigger than the lion's is. Nothing like a rapper being like I said in the song. Like I said in the song is sick, bro. It's because that's your testament. That's 8 inches and thick. Bro, have you seen this dude? This guy is changing the fucking game right now. This is the Ashley Furniture dude. I heard this guy got fired from his job at Ashley Furniture, and now all he exclusively does is like jingles for companies. Let's watch.
Recliners and sectionals with a sofa. Come and get you one, babe, like you supposed to. Come and sit your little ass on that sofa. Come here, baby, and do what I told you. Ooh, Ashley Furniture. Ooh, Ashley Furniture. Ooh, Ashley Furniture. Ooh.
3 things he has going for him. Freestyle ability. First of all, Second of all, the faces that the
Expressive.
Recliners and sectionals with a sofa. Come and get you one, baby, like you poster. Come and sit your little ass on that sofa. Come here, baby, and do what I told you. Ooh, Ashley Furniture. Ooh, Ashley Furniture. Ooh, Ashley Furniture. Ooh.
Hey, but he can fucking really hit that beat out, bro. He can really hit that beat. But I heard that they fired him. Ashley Furniture should have fucking had this guy be the backbone spokesperson of everything that they ever did, bro. You should turn on to Ashley Furniture, and now this is what he's up to. Like, he's just making it freestyles about everything, and they're all kind of sick. Like, he just has the pocket is perfect.
Hey, I need me some tacos when I feel starved. This brand right here got low carbs. This brand right here got low carbs. If you need it, you can eat it, no starve. Wait, put some taco meat up in it with a little bit of cheese, baby. Yeah, my taco thing fell out. Oh my goodness, on my knees, baby. It's okay, pick it up, I'll still eat it. That's real good. That's dinner for the evening. Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Hey, yeah, beating on my table, telling stories, no fable. Turn.
The fact that he holds the face every time. He's so funny. And that's like pretty legitimate freestyle skill. The pocket's right. And now people are just going to like Best Buy's, like hitting him up, like, can you make us a jingle? And I mean, I hope he's getting paid on the back end. I hope he's not giving it away for free. Like, this is marketing. They got to be hitting up the DMs, hit the Venmo, hit my man Zell, bro. But he is, that shit is hilarious. Huge fumble by Ashley Furniture. This was also a classic that I saw, how motherfuckers act when you ask them to stay you back. So funny, dude.
Damn, bro, you really pressed about that little $80, huh? I didn't know your pockets were hurting that bad. All right, bro, I'll help you out. Bro, I said I got you. I'll pay you back. It's embarrassing you keep asking me about this money. All right, Mr. Goldstein, I'll cough up my shekels. You want my left nut, too? It's just crazy, because when I bought you that beer 2 summers ago, I wasn't saying shit, but I need you to pay my car insurance this month. Now we're not boys?
Oh my God, so fucking funny and fucking true, bro. Why do motherfuckers be acting like that?
Dude, I think it's a dangerous game. That's how people were fucking dying in The Sopranos. People were asking Tony for money, and he was just killing them.
Yes.
Hesh?
Or that's how, Euphoria, toes, you lose your toes, you have to be circumspect about that kind of thing. Or you just never give it, you never expect the money back. That's a Bronx tale. Like, would you give $20 to have that person and that problem out of your life forever? You probably would. And sometimes addition by subtraction. Just give the money away. Cool. RoneDotCom. That was a fun and explosive show. Surviving Barstool is around the corner. Like, Surviving Barstool is about to fucking happen. I can't believe it. Who's your, give me 3 favorites, Mac.
You're my one.
Sick, bro. And you're fired if you don't fucking say that.
Shit. And then I think I gotta go Nick. I just glazed Nick for 10 minutes. And I'll go Marty. At the
Let's go. I love that.
Straight
Marty Mush.
Chillers.
Killers. Love it. See you guys next week, RoneDotCom.